What's up, Chiefs Kingdom? Welcome back to Kansas City Chiefs Today, your go-to spot for all things Arrowhead. I'm your host, your name, a die-hard Chiefs fan who's been riding this roller coaster since the Alex Smith days. Look, let's be real right off the bat. We've got a dynasty on our hands with 3 Super Bowls in the bag, but every season brings fresh doubts. Is the offense still elite? Can the defense hold up? And now, with some tweaks to that offensive line, everyone's wondering if Patrick Mahomes is gonna have the protection he needs to sling those no-look passes all the way to February. But hold up, today's video is all about this headline that's got me fired up. Mahomes gets all the proof he needs about Chiefs' new offensive line. We're diving deep into what went down in that preseason finale against the Bears, why it matters for our Super Bowl chase, and how this could silence the haters. If you're as pumped as I am, smash that like button early. Let's get this video to 1,000 likes and push toward 5,000 subs so we can build this community even bigger. Alright, let's break it down. Chiefs fans, you know the drill. Coming off back-to-back titles, the pressure is on to three-peat, something no team's done since the 60s Packers. But the off-season wasn't all sunshine. We lost some depth on the line with Donovan Smith's departure, and while we drafted Kingsley Suamataia and signed some vets like Wanya Morris stepping up, there were questions. Would the new guys gel? Could they handle blitz-heavy defenses like we saw in last year's playoffs? Enter the preseason game against Chicago. Mahomes and the starters got extended reps, more than most QBs this preseason, and boy, did they deliver. No sacks on Pat, clean pockets, and room for the run game. This isn't just a feel-good story, it's proof that our OL rebuild might be the key to unlocking another ring. Historically, think back to Super Bowl 55, that Bucs loss was all about line breakdowns. We fixed it then, and now? It feels like we're ahead of the curve. But stakes are high. If this line holds, we're unstoppable in the AFC. If not, teams like the Bengals or Ravens could exploit it. What do you think? Is this the most important unit on the team? Yes or no, drop it in the comments. Now, let's deep dive into the offense. Mahomes lit it up with that 58-yard bomb to Tyquan Thornton. Talk about vintage Pat. But credit where it's due, the new offensive line made it possible. Creed Humphrey anchoring at center, Joe Thuney at guard, and the rookies like Suamataia at tackle, they stonewalled the Bears' rush. Stats-wise, in those extended drives, Mahomes had an average of 3.5 seconds in the pocket, up from last preseason's shaky outings. No pressures leading to hurried throws and the run game? Xavier Worthy and Isaiah Pacheco averaged over 4 yards per carry behind them. Compare that to rivals. The Bills' line gave up 3 sacks in their preseason, and the Texans are still patching holes. This proof for Mahomes? It's not just protection, it's confidence. Pat said post-game he feels like they can build off this against live bullets. But let's expand. Playoff implications are huge. Remember the AFC Championship last year? Our line held firm in the cold against Baltimore. If this new group elevates, we could see Mahomes' yards per attempt jump back to his 2018 MVP levels, over 8.5. Fans, predict the score for our Week 1 opener against the Ravens. Chiefs win big or a nail-biter? Let me know below. Shifting gears to the defense. Yeah, the title's about the OL, but you can't talk Chiefs without Spags' unit. In that Bears game, our D complemented the offense perfectly, forcing 3 and-outs that gave the starters more reps to gel. Chris Jones and the front 7 generated pressure, but here's the time. A strong OL means longer possessions, resting our defense. Historically, our Super Bowl runs thrived on balance. Last year, we ranked top 5 in time of possession thanks to the line. Doubts? Some say our secondary is thin after trading Algerius Sneed, but rookies like Trent McDuffie stepping up look solid. Compare to AFC foes, the Jets' D is stacked, but their OL is suspect. Sound familiar? This preseason proof shows our holistic approach. OL buys time for Mahomes, D gets stops. Stats: we allowed just 10 points to Chicago's starters. Playoff-wise, this could mean fewer shootouts, more controlled wins. Question for you: who breaks out on D this year? George Karlaftis or a new corner? Name them in the comments. Coaching and adjustments. This is where Andy Reid shines. Big Red gave Mahomes those extra snaps intentionally, saying post-game it was to test the line in real fire. Adjustments on the fly. When the Bears blitzed early, Reed dialed up quick screens and draws that the new OL executed flawlessly. Historically, Reed's OL schemes turned average groups into elite. Think the Eagles' days with Jason Kelce. Doubts were there after last year's receiver drops, but with additions like Hollywood Brown, the offense is reloaded. Coaching time. Steve Spagnuolo's blitz packages in practice hardened this line. Big picture. If adjustments keep evolving, we counter any scheme. Rival comparison. Harbaugh's Ravens are physical, but Reed's creativity edges him. Fans, yes or no? Is Reed the best coach in the NFL right now? Hit me with your takes. Player spotlight time. Let's shine on Kingsley Suamataia, the rookie tackle who's the X factor here. Drafted in the second round, this guy's a beast at 6 feet 5 inches, 326 pounds, with BYU pedigree. In the Bears game, he didn't allow a single pressure on Mahomes' blind side. That's the proof Pat needed. Stats. Pro Football Focus graded him at 82.5 for pass pro, elite for a rook. Historical context. Reminds me of Eric Fisher stepping up in 2013, but faster. X Factor? His athleticism opens up Reed's bootlegs and rollouts. Playoff implications. Against edge rushers like Myles Garrett in the divisional round, Suamataia could be the difference. Compared to rivals, the Bengals' Orlando Brown Jr. is solid, but aging. If Kingsley dominates, Mahomes gets MVP buzz again. Question: breakout player on the OL, Suamataia or Wanya Morris? Drop your pick. AFC rivalry and conference impact. Chiefs Kingdom, we're the hunted. This OL proof ripples out. Bengals with Burrow, their lines improved, but we just showed we can match. Ravens? Lamar's mobility is scary, but our protection means sustained drives to tire their D. Bills with Allen, their OL woes could be exposed if we pressure and back. Conference-wide, a strong Chiefs line keeps us atop the power rankings, deterring trades or signings against us. Historical nod. Our 2020 line rebuild crushed the AFC en route to the Super Bowl. Implications. Three-peat talk gets real if we go 13-4. Fans, W or L against the Bengals in Week 2. Predict it. Keys to watch heading into the season. First, consistency. Preseason is one thing, but Week 1 blitzes from Baltimore will test. Second, health. Humphrey and Thuney are anchors. Keep them upright. Third, run-pass balance. If the line opens holes, Pacheco hits 1,200 yards easy. Fourth, Mahomes' trust. This proof builds it, leading to bolder plays. Stats to track. Sacks allowed per game, aim under 2. Rival watch. How does Houston's line hold versus ours? Question: what's your biggest key, protection or run blocking? Comment below. Fan questions segment. Love this part. Chiefs fam, hit me with answers. Do you think this OL is championship caliber already? Yes or no? Name one underrated player on the line. Score prediction for the opener. Is Mahomes the GOAT yet, or needs another ring? Who's our toughest AFC matchup? Drop a breakout star. W/L for the season record. Favorite Mahomes moment? Yes/no on three-peat. And finally, what fan question should I answer next video? Let's flood the comments. Wrapping this up, don't overreact to preseason, but this is huge proof our new OL is gelling, giving Mahomes the green light for another epic run. Balanced take. Doubts linger until regular season, but the stakes for dynasty status just got higher. Chiefs Kingdom, if you enjoyed this breakdown, like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. We're pushing to 5,000 subs to unlock more live Q&As and giveaways. Thanks for watching Kansas City Chiefs today. Big debate question to end. Is the offensive line more important than wide receivers for our success this year? Argue it out below. See you next time.